this before you introduce the next person. Someone tapped me on the shoulder and said, Jeff, I've been to numerous rallies where you've been the MC and you seem to be forgetting something today, and I realized I had been forgetting something today. Live free! Live free! Not a slogan to sell mattresses or movies. Live free or die. Death is not the worst of evils. It doesn't mean you have to die for your cause. It means you have to do everything for that cause, though. You people took time out of your day on a Saturday to come up here and support this rally. This rally isn't about me. It isn't about any of the speakers. In fact, if I could put all 600 of you on this stage, I would. God bless you so much. This next gentleman I met about 4 years ago, he's one of the most honest people I know. And in this world where it's easy to forget our principles, we see it down in Washington, we see it in Concord, it's easy to forget how much one person with a lot of integrity matters. Someone who speaks honestly, but speaks passionately and speaks calmly. This next person said no thanks to politics. That's disappointing because a man of his integrity really does belong in politics. Ladies and gentlemen, a good friend to many of us. Big round of applause for Andrew Hemingway.
Good afternoon. You know what? I'm excited to see a lot of young people out here. I'm very excited by that. I'm also excited to know that I'm not alone when I sit at home and consider what's being done in Washington and in Concord and go, holy crap! I mean, is this America? Is this New Hampshire? Is this real? I mean, is this real? And I'm looking around my house, is this, seriously? Are we having this discussion? And then I come out here and I see you folks and I go, okay, good. I'm not going insane. I mean, they keep telling me I'm insane because I feel this way, but when I look around here, I go, okay, I'm really happy to see you folks. It validates myself. It's really a selfish thing, I have to be honest. There are some very serious things happening, though. You know that, and that's why you're here. How many of you, if you could, by raise of hand, think it's a good idea that if you're being attacked, you would just wet yourself as a form of defense?
That's 135.
Anybody?
Yeah, I can run.
Hey, there you go. And you sit there and you scratch your head, right?
About 2 shots on a balcony.
There you go. You know, this is a very, very slow erosion. And what we see in Concord and what we see in our elected officials, elected and appointed, which sometimes the appointed are more dangerous than the elected, what we see is a lack of integrity. Integrity simply meaning doing what you say you're going to do. Acting on your word. It's sad, sad, sad to see the state that we're in. But again, I'm heartened to know, and I know that when I talk about the word integrity, I'm speaking to the choir, because you folks are willing to come out here when people are calling us extremists and crazies, when they have all sorts of negative things to say about us, we say, you know what? We don't care what you think about us, because we're right. We're crazy about it. And you know what? We're so crazy that we're going to actually act with integrity. And when we say you're not going to take our guns, you better be sure that you are not going to take our guns. And my integrity will back that up. And my Glock. Folks, I hope that you all collectively will not stop fighting this war. And I know that it's frustrating for a lot of us that most of the time we have to go to the ballot box in which we feel may be rigged or pointless. But folks, as much as we want to hold up our Constitution and say, hey, elected official, you have to abide by this Constitution, we the people have to show up in force and vote. That is our form of recourse. And if we are not willing to cast our vote, no matter how pointless you think it is, no matter how vain or worthless it is, we have to do it. You have to vote. You have to use that. I want to just say very, very quickly that I'm really happy that John Babiars is here. John Babiars ran for governor on the Libertarian ticket. It's not easy to run under a third-party ticket in the state of New Hampshire, folks. And someone who's willing to put their integrity on the line needs to be recognized. John, thank you for doing that. All I want to say is this. I'm 30 years old. I have 2 children, 5 and 3 years old. And it's them that I'm fighting for. And every single day I get up, I go to work on trying to protect my children and my family. They need money, so I go to work and earn a paycheck. And they need a country to grow up in with freedoms. And so in the evenings, I go to every single political meeting I possibly can. Not for my own political purposes, but because I believe that every single time that we put forward a little effort, we're going to get something back. And it might seem pointless and vain, but you got to just keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. And today we've got hundreds of people gathered around here who say, you know what? We're not going away. We're not going to be quieted. We're not going to be intimidated. We are not going to be dissuaded from this cause because this is our country, this is our state, and this is our Constitution, and we will die defending it. Thank you.
Andrew says he won't run for office. 2nd Congressional District, though, could really use somebody like Andrew, wouldn't you think?
Croc TV.